everyone, welcome to the class of power grid dispatching operation. I believe you all have mastered the operation methods of busbar outage and transmission and busbar switching. Next, we use two cases to understand the outline steps of the operation methods of busbar outage and transmission and bus switching. Operation Task 1. Switch the 110 kV to busbar from the operating state to the maintenance state. Let's first understand the initial operating mode. As shown in the above figure, parallel operation of 110 kV busbar with dual busbars. Busbar point 131 switch in running state. Line 1 and Line 2 operate on section 1 busbar. Line 2 and Line 4 operate on section 2 busbar. The 1 bus PT is connected to the 1 busbar through the 1511 knife switch. The 2 bus PT is connected to the 2 busbar through a 1522 knife switch. Before starting the formal operation, let's first consider the following question. Question 1. The outage sequence for a busbar. First, disconnect all outgoing circuit breakers and other components, circuit breakers on the busbar. And finally, open the line side disconnector and the busbar side disconnector in sequence. The operation sequence during busbar power transmission is opposite to this. Question 2. The grounding lines must be installed on the busbar. Only the busbar has been transitioned to a cold standby mode to prevent installing the ground wires or closing the ground switch while the busbar is in outage. Question 3. Before filling out the dispatching designated ticket, check the state of on-site equipment, the protection situation, and the location of the automatic devices with the operation and maintenance. At the same time, focus on the above 3 questions during operation. Then, let's take a look at the main operation process as follows. Step 1. Switch line 4 from the operating state to the cold standby state. Step 2. Switch line 2 from the operating state to the cold standby state. Step 3. Turn the busbar tie switch 131 from the operating state to the cold standby state. Step 4. Open the 2 busbar PT 1522 disconnector. Step 5. Switch the 2 busbar from the cold standby state to the maintenance state. The above steps are brief steps. Please refer to the operation procedure ticket for detailed steps. Operation Task 2. Reverse the operation of Line 2 and Line 4 from Section 2 busbar to Section 1 busbar, and the initial operation mode is shown in the above figure. 110 kV busbar double busbar split operation. The busbar tie switch 131 is in the hot standby state. Line 1 and Line 2 run on the 1 bus bar. Line 2 and Line 4 run on the 2 bus bar. The 1 bus PT is connected to the 1 bus bar through a 1511 knife switch, and the 2 bus bar PT is connected to the 2 bus bar through a 1522 knife switch. Before starting the operation, please first consider the following questions. Question 1. When the double bus bar is switched, using the hot switching method, it's necessary to confirm that the bus tie breaker is in the closing position. Question 2. During the operation of the bus bar switching, the bus bar differential protection should be in the operational state. Question 3. Before filling out the dispatching designated ticket, check the state of on-site equipment, the protection situation, and the location of the automatic devices with the operation and maintenance personnel. At the same time, focus on the above 3 questions during operation. The main operating procedures are as follows. Step 1. Switch the bus bar 131 circuit breaker from the hot standby state to the operating state. Step 2. Disconnect the DC operating power supply of the bus bar tie 131 circuit breaker. Step 3. Close the section 1 bus side 1141 disconnector on the quench line system. Step 4. Open the section 2 bus bar side 1142 disconnector on the quench line system. Step 5. Close the section 1 bus bar side 1142 disconnector on the 2-line system. Step 6. Pull off the section 1 bus bar side 1122 disconnector on the 2-line system. Step 7. Close the DC operating power supply of the bus bar 131 circuit breaker. Step 8. Switch the bus bar tie 131 circuit breaker from the operating state to the hot standby state. The above steps are brief. Please refer to the operation procedure ticket for detailed steps. Next, please follow the operation ticket to practice on the simulation machine and consider 3 questions at the same time. Question 1. What's the operation sequence of the bus power outage and restoration? Question 2. What are the 2 ways to switch the bus bar? Question 3. What's the scope of application for hot and cold switching bus bars? Bus operation is a particularly complex and important dispatching operation. In order to ensure the safety of ourselves, others, equipment, and the power grids, during the bus bar operation, we must adopt a scientific and rigorous attitude, strictly abide by the regulations and norms, and carry out bus bar operation correctly and compliantly. That's all for today's lesson. See you next time.